This is DG Vision Network.
Electronic money is the currency electronically stored on electronic systems and digital databases as opposed to physical paper and coin money, and is used to make it easier for users to transact electronically. The value of the electronic currency is backed by fiat currency. This is what the just launched eNaira is, and you can be rest assured that we will let you know more about electronic money and eNaira on this show. And on this note, I welcome you to this week's episode of DG Vision Network with Gabi. Regularly on this show, we bring you issues in ICT, business, lifestyle, and innovation. I am Gideon Tugilaba.
This is DG Vision Network.
There are many ways to stay informed, and one of the surest ways is to subscribe to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/DGVisionNetwork. This way, you will keep up with trending issues in ICT, business, lifestyle, and innovation. Don't forget to also follow us on all our social media handles displayed on the screen, as prizes are available to win.
Hello, I am Bayero Agabi. Welcome you to this new ride, a digital ride that takes you into the lifestyle experience of innovation, tech impact, and new business frontiers. This is DG Vision Network. On a weekly basis, we keep you well informed of developments and trends. Now the tech ecosystem is impacting politics, business, public and private enterprise management, plus how the new digital life can transform your business. I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
In this edition, we have a special report on eNaira. What is it? Who is the regulator? How will it work? And many more questions to be answered in this report, plus a special interview with a blockchain expert, Olutoyo Laniteru, who will enlighten us and give us an expert view to eNaira, how it differs to cryptocurrencies, and everything in between. On our top 5 segment, President Momodu gives us the top 5 technology advancements in sport history. These and many more, but first, let's catch up with the trending issues and development that made news during the week.
A federal high court sitting in Abuja has vacated with immediate effect an interim order through which the Central Bank of Nigeria froze the bank accounts in 2 banks of a firm that's traded in cryptocurrency. The firm, RiseVest Technologies Limited, is one of the firms offering brokerage services for Nigerians to invest in foreign stocks. The CBN had claimed, among others, that such deals contravene its directives that were part of what is making the Naira weak to the US dollar. But Justice Taiwo held that the CBN could not rely on a mere circulation to freeze bank accounts of companies using its bank accounts to trade in cryptocurrency. The judge noted that CBN failed to provide any law showing that it is legal to deal in cryptocurrency in the country. President Muhammadu Buhari has commended the efforts of the National Identity Management Commission under the leadership of Aliyu Abubakar Aziz for its efforts to drive the digital economy and fight corruption in the country, which would give investors a lot of comfort. Among other initiatives mentioned by the president are the eNaira, Treasury Single Account, and Bank Verification Number. Speaking at the 5th edition of the Future Investment Initiative Summit held in Saudi Arabia, President Buhari said the digital economy in Nigeria has many potential for investment, as it has remained the fastest growing sector in both 2020 and 2021. The president also urged for more interest in infrastructure such as education and healthcare, which presents enormous opportunities for investors in the country. Google this week launched the Global Initiative for Excellence in Journalism Education to enhance journalist training in Africa. The announcement was made during the inaugural Google News Initiative for Africa. The initiative to support journalism training will be rolled out over the next 18 months and is being implemented in partnership with UNESCO and is aimed at updating journalism education programs in over 100 journalism institutions in Africa. UNESCO will use its network of established journalism schools to launch the collaborative program that will enable journalists to be better respond to the major changes in journalism and publishing in recent times.
President Muhammadu Buhari on Monday the 24th of October launched Nigeria's electronic money, the eNaira. Now in this special report, you will get to know what eNaira is and how it will work. You should not miss this.
In the last decade, the emergence of digital currencies has brought transformation in the global financial ecosystem. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum has seen a massive rise in patronage as an alternative to fiat currencies, and though the rapid rise of these digital currencies initially triggered hostile reactions from regulatory bodies and governments across the globe, its rise in popularity has led to an unprecedented growth in adoption across the world. Interestingly, the Central Bank of Nigeria, which prohibited transactions on cryptocurrency in Nigerian banking sector, launched its own digital currency called eNaira.
As such, the CBN decided to implement its own CBDC and to name digital currency the eNaira.
The central bank digital currencies can also help increase remittances, foster cross-border trade, improve financial inclusion, make monetary policy more effective, and enable the government to send direct payments to citizens eligible for specific welfare programs.
On the 1st of October 2021, although the move has left many Nigerians pondering on the motive of the Central Bank of Nigeria, experts have cited benefits in the national digital currency.
There will be no downtime. Like I'm sending to one bank and I'm not getting my money. The person is seeing a lot, is not seeing a lot. Stuff like that will be eradicated. Transaction speed will be is efficient. You understand? Yeah. Then it is it's supposed what's it called? It's on the blockchain. It will be transparent, really, but it's a centralized blockchain.
We're spending paper money. Yeah? Digital world, we're spending e-money. That's all it is. It's Naira, but electronically. Just take it that way, yeah? Now, the good news, though, is it's cheaper for you now, and it's cheaper for the country. We spend less money on ink, right? We spend less money on materials, and we cut out the strenuous and bottlenecks of, regulations of money and people, managing our money, devaluing it, or lack of a better word to use anyways, so it gives us full control of our nation, our country, our money. And I would love for all of us to patronize it.
Although the central bank digital currencies and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are both digital currencies, there are specific differences between them.
eNaira is not the same as the other cryptocurrencies that we have, like Bitcoin and the rest. It is quite different. Okay, eNaira is just like your regular Naira notes. Okay. The only difference is that it is in digital format now, but it carries the same information, the same data, the same value as your Naira notes. And that's quite different from cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is not a legal tender anywhere in the world. Okay. Secondly, cryptocurrencies is not backed by regulation. There's no regulator. Okay. But the eNaira is a legal tender, just like your Naira. You can use it to, wherever you can use your Naira note, you will be able to also use it. So that's the difference. So they are not the same thing.
Now, this system is being created by a third party. According to the news we saw and we heard, that it's one company or a firm outside the country. So now, if you depend on a particular external to create your system for you, you're prone to vulnerabilities, right? Now, another thing is the disadvantage to the people is that you still have the same government-controlled Naira that is devaluing, right? You are still keeping the same Naira that has no value. That's a disadvantage too. But then transacting within the jurisdiction, within the nation is no issue. But in terms of people or businesses edging against devaluation, this is not good.
As you know, a director in a data protection compliant organization, DPCO, duly licensed by NIDA, I have not seen any request for proposal that come from that Barbados company. So that means they could have done it, but that means they have done it not through transparency, maybe through backdoor. And that will be an issue because the central bank itself, when you want to do its NDPR compliance, it advertised on the newspaper. So the question we will ask press is that in all the newspaper, the press people should look at all the newspaper where this Barbados company has advertised that Nigerians, DPCOs, should come and do NDPR compliance audit. Or alternatively, you can go and check from NIDA whether that Barbados company's name is on the NIDA list, because NIDA list of compliant organizations. Okay. So if that name is not there, it's not compliant.
I think some of the commercial bankers, if they were here, would be rather upset if they see that the regulator, CBN, is taking business away from them, because there is a transaction cost. And the eNaira, it's a good initiative, I do say, but it cannot be transactionless, i.e., and it cannot be without any costs. So initially, there may be no cost, but it's not sustainable because the taxpayers' money is rather spent elsewhere, like in building infrastructure.
For the eNaira project to be successful, a lot of engagement and sensitization needs to be carried out by the Central Bank of Nigeria to avoid being pegged by trouble of illiteracy, as the eNaira appears to be a step in the right direction to achieving a cashless economy.
This is DG Vision Network.
That's our special report on Nigeria's digital currency, the eNaira. And you are still watching DG Vision Network with Baira Gabi. For details, log on to www.dgvisionnetwork.com, or better still, subscribe to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/DGVisionNetwork. And to our question of the week, here are the winners of the last question. Congratulations to you if your name is on that list. We will reach you for your gift and possibly invite you to our studio. Now to the question for this week. Who is the current Director General of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC? Again, who is the current Director General of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC? To participate, subscribe to our channel, www.youtube.com/DGVisionNetwork, and go to our Instagram page at DGVisionTV to drop your answer and your email. The first 3 correct answers will be winners of a token and might get a studio appearance on the show as well.
This is DG Vision Network.
This is AIT Infotech Network, reaching you from Freetown in Sierra Leone, Accra, the Ghanaian capital, Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, Johannesburg in South Africa. We are in Cairo in Egypt, Tunis, the Tunisian capital, Cape Town in South Africa, reaching you from Dubai, Hanover in Germany, live from Chicago, Las Vegas in the United States of America, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We are in Beijing, China, in London, England.
Up next is an exclusive interview our reporter Hilary Demisa had with Olutoyin Olaniterun, a blockchain expert who throws more light on the just launched eNaira. Over to you, Hilary.
I'm delighted to have you on the Guest of the Week segment of the show. I'm Hilary Damisa. And straight to the conversation of the day. Before now, the Central Bank of Nigeria began the clampdown on cryptocurrency operations and patronage in the country. Let's lay this as the foundation. What's your reaction to that, and then leading to the proposed launch of the eNaira?
Okay, thank you very much. I think that the Central Bank of Nigeria is doing that genuinely in the course of, managing its monetary policy, which is what is set up to do in the economy. That is proper, but unfortunately, central banks sometimes go outside in its boundary by trying to, run both the monetary and the fiscal policy of the federal government of Nigeria, and due to the disruptive nature of digital world, there is a lot of complexity between the monetary policies and the fiscal policies. So a number of the CBN actions in trying to achieve its monetary policy goals, hinders the fiscal policy aspect, especially the desirable outcome for the larger societies of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And this is why there is need to ensure that there is curtailment in certain area. So the Federal Ministry of Finance and the economic team need to do more work. Right now, it's like it is either annihilated, incapacitated, or they are uninformed on certain aspects that some of the CBN monetary policies or policies, which will not necessarily be monetary, is having on Nigeria, where in the course of trying to curtail the cryptocurrency industry, the spillover effect of that policy instrument is preventing the development of Nigeria in many other areas.
Chief Olonitero, let's take it for the benefit of the Nigerian on the street. Let's distill it so that you can give some clarifications to what you mean by the monetary and the physical policies. Now, from that point of view, let us also try and look at it. The Securities and the Exchange Commission at some point proposed the regulation of the cryptocurrency space before the CBN's move to curtail the use and the patronage of the cryptocurrency. So from this perspective, is it that there is an overlap of the CBN on the functionality of the Security and the Exchange Commission, and then can you distill between what you mean by the physical and the monetary policy of the central bank?
Thank you very much. It's a very important question that Nigeria need to understand and be clearly informed on. The CBN is set up fundamentally and mainly to handle the monetary policy aspect, which have to deal with the issues of interest rate. The interest rate will definitely affect the issues of related to borrowing and how the economy will expand as a result of such interest rate increase, whether it's it's increased upward or downward. It has the ability to do that. But on the fiscal policy aspect, we have to talk about the issues related to taxation, where tax revenue will come from, and that is not within the purview of Central Bank of Nigeria. And then issues related to regulations, because for certain reasons, the federal government may want to put in place some policies that will help to properly shape the Nigerian economy to achieve some desirable economic development outcomes. So those kind of functionalities are managed by central banks, by the Federal Ministry of Finance and the economic team. And it is important that the monetary policy and the fiscal policy are well managed, including the expansionary fiscal policy and the expansionary monetary policies. Let me give you an example. If CBN says that it will not support crypto, that is the non-fiat crypto, because bringing in eNaira now make the crypto space to become complex, where we have the non-fiat crypto or digital currency, and we now have the fiat crypto currency or money aspect, which is the eNaira, which is different from, I will refer to our current Naira that we have in our traditional Naira. The paper Naira, and it's electronic for the traditional. Whereas the one that's going to be on the blockchain and distributed ledger technology platform, which is the central bank digital currency, the CBDC, is eNaira. So it's a fiat digital currency. It's a cryptocurrency. But what I want to explain in terms of differentiating between the fiscal and the monetary policy, that of the spillover effect, is that the central bank, in an attempt to curtail the crypto space, cannot annihilate the functionalities of other agencies of government, like the Security and Exchange Commission, like the Federal Revenue Service. And then the state government, because it's becoming more complex now. When we have like VAT, now the court have ruled that it should be collected by the state, and some maybe it should be collected for, by the federal government through the Federal Revenue Service. So crypto tax, whether capital gain tax or any of the vagaries of it that is involving taxations, the kind of tax policy that will come up, is outside the purview of the Central Bank of Nigeria. So the Central Bank of Nigeria cannot engage in regulatory dictatorship, which is doing now, by annihilating the Security and Exchange Commission, by annihilating the Federal Revenue Service, and also by annihilating the security agencies in Nigeria and the educational sector.
This is DG Vision Network.
That was Oluto Yolaniterum with our reporter Hilary Damis giving us more information on the just launched eNaira. Next to come is the top 5s. For sports lovers, you'll want to know how technology has impacted sport, don't you? This week, Presley Momodu gives us the top 5 technology advancements in sport history. Let's check it out.
Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Top 5s. I am Princely Momodu. Today's edition is going to be an exciting one, especially for sport lovers, as I'll be bringing to you the top 5 biggest technology advancements in sport history. In at number 5 is the derailleurs, introduced in 1937 and is used in cycling. Switching speeds on bikes seems to be like a pretty basic feature today, but back in the day, even the most serious rider didn't have such luxury. 1937 was the first year that the Tour de France allowed the derailleur system, more commonly referred to as gers. Up until then, riders had to get off their bikes in order to switch wheels for uphill and downhill section of their race. In at number 4 is goal line technology, introduced in 1993, used in sports like cricket, hockey, tennis, and football. Well, football was criminally late in adopting goal line technology, but the National Hockey League has been on top of the innovation since 1993. By using an overhead camera, referees can consult instant replay to decide whether or not a ball crossed the line or not. Now, this is a crucial determinant in the outcome of a game. Number 3 is KERS, or the Kinetic Energy Recovery System, introduced in 2009 and used in Formula 1 racing. The Kinetic Energy Recovery System is an automatic system that recovers wasted kinetic energy. It works by collecting all the heat you build up, hitting the brake, and then storing that power to boost acceleration later on. Basically, it's like saving your mushroom for the finish line when you're playing Mario Kart. Mario fans will know what I mean. Number 2 is lighter and flatter track shoes, introduced in the 1950s for track and field sports. The changes to track shoes has been subtle over the years, but even the smallest addition can help when the difference between first and last can just be few seconds. Through the years of testing and experiment, athletes and sports scientists have worked to find the perfect blend of lightweight shoes with optimal grip that allows you to hit corners harder and faster. Most top athletes use synthetic microfibers and smoother spike plates to get the job done. And to number 1 on the list of top 5 technology advancements in sports history is the instant replay used in sport like NFL, basketball, hockey, and football. Instant replay has not only influenced how we watch a game at home, but it has also changed what happens on the field, swinging decisions on scoring and influencing countless of outcomes. That's it for the top 5 technology advancement in sport history. Hope you enjoyed it. For more, head on to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/DGVation Network. That's all for now. Bye.
Hello, I am Bayero Agabi, welcoming you to this new ride, a digital ride that takes you into the lifestyle experience of innovation, tech impact, and new business frontiers. This is DGVation Network. On a weekly basis, we keep you well informed of developments and trends. Now the tech ecosystem is impacting politics, business, public and private enterprise management, plus how the new digital life can transform your business. I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
Welcome back. That was the top 5s, which featured the top 5 technology advancements in sport history. I hope you enjoyed it, and that's the show for the week. For details, please join us at www.dgvationnetwork.com. Better still, subscribe to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/DGVationNetwork. On behalf of the regular anchor Bayero Agabi, thank you for watching. I am Gideon Tobilaba. Join us again next week. Peace.